Geminis, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It is time for your weekly reading. I've shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the middle card in the first part of the reading. So if you feel compelled, like and subscribe. Otherwise, for Geminis, let's find out what can you expect to come up in your life. Almost came out that card. For Geminis, and any advice is so welcome for our Geminis. There you are as the King of Swords. And there's your card, the Lovers. Geminis. Okay, let's see what we have here. So, I put the cards down in the same order that they come out of the deck. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with everyone. If it doesn't, I check moon sign, that's your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from somebody that you trust. So I'm going to change up these readings after about the first of the year and do something new, do something different. I add a deck. I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but whatever it is, we all need to change, don't you think? I think so. So, the Page of Wands. Surround your entire reading. Well, you got something to say. And something's brewing. And it's within you. And it's like it's been on your mind. And it starts like low, like a thought, okay? And then it starts to build and build and build until finally it comes out your mouth. And it has something to do with a fresh start and a new beginning because you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. So this is surrounding your entire reading. Let's find out why. I have the King of Wands up in your highest energy. All the kings and queens are very mature-minded, and all the cards are male or female. King of Wands here, you're holding that staff again of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and your other hand's on your hip. And so, like, you're ready. You want to move forward. So that's something that's brewing here, and it's something that you want to declare, something you want to say, or in order to help yourself move forward here. I have the Three of Pentacles right next to the King of Wands and right above the Page of Wands. Well, the Three of Pentacles, see, it's a black card. It's either three's a crowd or there's a third energy, that's associated with someone that you're associated with. It might be trouble at work. This is, it could be bickering. It could be arguing. But there's something going on here. And it just feels like there's something that you need to say because you want this energy gone, okay? You want to be able to move forward. And you want the Pentacle. You want this Ace of Pentacles. You want to feel solid. You want to feel secure. I think this Three of Pentacles is making you feel insecure in either work or love, or both. But the Ace of Pentacles is that's what you deserve. And you're working hard towards a committed or grounded place in your life. I have the Seven of Pentacles under the King of Wands and next to the Page of Wands. You've been waiting. You've been waiting for that Ace of Pentacles to come in. You've been waiting for this bush to bloom. Or to blossom. It's actually bloomed. It's got like buds on it. But it hasn't come to fruition. And the waiting is so tediously, you're tired. Look you're leaning on that staff. You got the staff here, you got the staff here, but you're waiting for something to come to fruition in order to move forward. Like you want to move forward and feel more secure and more stable in your life. You're getting tired of waiting. I can see that much. And that's probably what's going to be said. Something, along those lines. I have the Strength card right next to the Page of Wands, right under the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But Gemini, there's the infinity symbol of intuition and knowing. This card just tells me that you're going to know what to do. You're going to follow your intuition. You're going to follow the things that you already know, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. So whatever this is that you're going to speak up about, it's going to take some courage to actually come out with it. So you're going to take that step you know, towards actually, you know, like, because it's wearing on you. You need to move forward. I have the King of Swords here, right under the Seven of Pentacles. King of Swords, this is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart, or someone else's. We know this is your card, Gemini. But, you know, someone else might have one of those signs, or you might want to have Aquarius or Libra in your chart also. But the King of Swords, mature thinking, you got your sword up. You're becoming in self-defense. You're so tired of waiting. I think this is why you're going to take some action here, and you're actually going to speak up about it because you need to feel some movement in moving forward. So you're seeking the truth. You're on guard. You're paying attention to everything that's said and done around you. And so you are taking charge of yourself. You're looking out for yourself. Whatever's going on here is hurtful for you with this Three of Pentacles. This might be, if this love relationship, this could be a third party. It could be a third interfering person. Anybody, you know, mother, brother, child, friend. But yeah, so it's been hurting your heart, and you're not taking it anymore. You're just not. I got the Two of Swords here on the other side, the Three of Swords, and right under the Strength card. You've been ignoring it. You've been trying, hoping that it works its way out. It hasn't been working because you're just like ready to fall over, waiting for things to change, and they're just not changing. So you've been guarding your heart. You know, your swords were up. You had the blindfold on. You weren't dealing with the situation. You're going to be dealing with it, and that's why the Page of Wands surrounds your entire reading. Because you just can't take it anymore, whatever this is. This is love. It's about love. I can see that. Tarot is usually about love, sometimes work. I need a couple more cards here for this reading. Nice, please. What else do they need to know? Here we go. Okay. I have the Six of Wands right next to the Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, you were hoping for some type of commitment to come in. How can it when you got something going on here with the other person? Somebody's like holding them back somehow. This is the card for success in love, though. So speaking up might really be what's needed in this situation. All those wands in the background are people celebrating you as a couple with someone. The wreath can be engagement. So it's a very happy card, a very celebratory card as far as love goes. And it's right next to the Ace of Wands, and that's actually what they're holding. This wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. That's what you started with. That's what you need. That's what you want. You need to know you're moving forward. So it's blossoming and blooming, and I think it's going to come in. It's right next to the Lover's card, the card for Gemini. Gemini, this is your reading. So there's your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they are trying to pull you together with someone. Because I feel like it's on the verge of going, it's either fall apart or come together. That's kind of what's going on here. They want you to stay together. They want this to work out. This is a very, very strong soulmate card. You both feel the connection. You may have been lovers in another lifetime. You've definitely known each other in another lifetime. So your guardian angels and spirit guides are really helping you work on this situation. I have the Hermit here, right under the Six of Wands and next to the Strength card. The Hermit. This is the card for Virgo. Virgo might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But this is you seeking your path forward. You know you need to move forward. And this is something you need to speak up about. You want to see a path forward with this person. That's all you're really asking for. But as it is now, you just don't see a path forward. So you'll be asking, I don't know where you are in this reading, because sometimes you're in a certain place as I go along. But the Hermit's here to help shine some light on your path forward. Find the strength, find the courage, which you will. Do what you know you need to do, and then let the chips fall where they may. All right, and in this case, it looks like they're falling in your favor. I have the Knight of Swords right next to the Hermit and under the Ace of Wands. Take action. That's what they're saying. This is the advice. The Knight of Swords. Have your sword up. Seek that truth. Seek that clarity. Take action. You need to. If you don't take action, it's like you're just going to stay in limbo forever. I got Temperance here next to the Knight of Swords, and under the Lovers, there's your guardian angels and spirit guides again. They are mixing that potion back and forth, back and forth. Their job is to help you be tempered. So they want you to take that foot out of the waters of emotion, put it on the ground with the other foot so you feel more grounded and more stable in moving forward. They want you to become balanced, so to rebalance, because if your heart is being hurt, you're out of balance. Things are out of balance because if you have to let things brew to come up with the courage to say something, you're out of balance. The relationship is out of balance. They also want you to be patient. So, just try to go, when you approach this person, which it looks like you're going to if this is your reading, try to be understanding, try to be grounded as you talk, and very balanced. And if they say they just need to, need a little bit of time, or if they just need time to get rid of this energy, maybe because if that seems to be what's the problem, or time to resolve that energy somehow, try to be patient, because it feels like they wouldn't tell you to be patient if they couldn't actually do it. I have the Pentacles under the Hermit next to the Two of Swords. So yeah, you were blocking your heart. You didn't want it hurt because you did want the Pentacles. You do want a long, stable, committed relationship with this person. This is union between two people with extended family pets, and there's a child tucked down here in the corner. But this is what you were seeking. I mean, you really wanted this relationship to move forward to something really grounded. But they're not acting like it. I got the Knight of Wands right next to that, and this is under the Knight of Swords. This is something you want to talk about. They're acting like they're not in a relationship when they really are, okay? Maybe this is an ex that's interfering. Maybe they are running in and out of your life. There is something going on here that you need to resolve, and you will. But Temperance is saying, if you're patient, it just feels to me that they're going to say something hopeful in this. When you speak up, this is something hopeful is going to come out of it. And the universe is also here. So I have the Lovers with your guardian angels and spirit guides. I have the guardian angels and spirit guides, and I have the universe all in a row here. The Wheel of Fortune. This is the will for the better. The wheel's turning, and you can't really stop it. You can slow it down sometimes a little by what you do or don't do, but you can't really stop it. So it looks like you're going to be moving forward for your better. And it's right next to the Knight of Wands. So, a lot of times I don't have much hope in the Knight of Wands. But in this reading, it shows a lot of hope in the Knight of Wands. And I think that's what Temperance is trying to tell us. There is hope with this person. But you need to know that. Yeah, you've got the Page, the Knight, and the King of Wands in this reading. They really might be a fire sign or have strong fire in their chart. I also have Temperance is a card for Sagittarius. I don't know if I told you that. So maybe they're a Sagittarius fire sign. Let's take out an angel card. Let's find out what else you need to know, Geminis. You can take from this card what you want. More shuffle. Okay, here we go. Geminis. What else is it that you need to know? Here. It's card number 0. It's called A New Beginning. I'm going to read it to you. You're at the beginning of a wonderful journey. There's no need to have any fear, as guardian angels walk beside you every step of the way. You have unique gifts to offer the world if you will just free yourself from that which holds you back. And you're going to, okay? New opportunities will present themselves if you truly believe. So keep believing, be patient, be grounded, be balanced, and keep believing that this can work out as you speak to them, because you're going to speak to them if this is your reading. So, wow, Geminis. Thank you for watching Universal Guidance. Zero.